Okay, that was 28 seconds to lay how many slates?
10.
The starter and first course is nailed traditionally with 2 nails per slate. Directly above your starter course is where the first row of hooks is installed. From this point forward, every course installed will have a row of hooks installed at the top of each course, nailed directly to the roof deck. This prevents the slate from being able to move up, giving it superior wind uplift resistance. Your hip, ridge, and valley slates are also nailed traditionally.
Installing the next course of slate, you can see how the slate hooks are actually raised on each side. That actually helps hold the slates in place from side to side. So actually when they're in there and everything's holding, the courses are holding each other down, they can't move from side to side. When this track is nailed in, it actually, the hook is already holding down on the slate below it. So actually when we work our way up the roof and the weight of the slate is on top of that, it's actually holding the slate down then also. When the slate's cut in the quarry, sometimes there's different areas where there's a little knot or a rise in the slate just because of the way it's cut. And what can happen with that is the slate may not lay flat the next slate on top of it. It may rock a little bit. And when you're nailing it conventionally, you're relying on the installer nailing them with a little bit of give in it. And if you don't, it can be nailed too tight. Then the slate above it rocking on it with snow load can actually crack the slate below it.
When a slate can move freely, unrestricted by nails, it's impossible for there to be a mechanic error. In any roofing system, mechanic error is the leading cause of failure. You eliminate that variable. With this system, every slate is hung from a hook, and every hook is mechanically attached directly to the roof deck, eliminating the possibility of over or under nailing. That's the beauty of Qwik Slate, because let's face it, when a mechanic is installing slate all day and over nails a slate, the chance of him pulling it back up is pretty slim. And that's where your breakage is going to come over the winter. Another benefit with this system is that the hooks are pre-attached to the PVC track. That maintains a uniform spacing between each of the slate. And what this does is this reduces the possibility of capillary action that can occur when slates are installed too close together.
The slate is actually held with 5 points of contact. The slate hook at the bottom holds it from coming down. The slate hooks on either side hold it from shifting from side to side. And then as the track is installed, it's actually installed right against the top of the slate. So this slate can actually not come out in any way without bending this hook open. A set of track with slate on top of it. It's going to come back through with a course of slate. start with this one because we'll have to cut pieces for the valley over there. And now we're ready to run another row of track right above that course of slate.